Welcome to today's video, which is called What If Animals Could Talk? The Real Impact. So imagine waking up tomorrow and the world sounds different. Not just the birds chirping or your dog barking, but they're actively speaking in a language you understand. Every thought, every feeling, what if animals could truly talk? For centuries we projected human qualities onto animals, wondering what they'd say if they could speak. From fables with animals offer wisdom to talking characters of our favourite stories, this dream isn't about us gaining a skill, but about them suddenly having a voice we can comprehend. Right now, we communicate with animals through observation. We learn their body language, their vocalizations, their habits. We know a wagging tail means joy, a hiss means stay away, and a certain bird call signals danger. But it's an interpretation, a best guess. We're on the outside looking in, imagining their thoughts. So let's dive into the absolute best case scenario. First, our pets. Imagine your dog isn't just happy to see you, but busts out, "Oh, my human, my magnificent human, you returned, where were you? Can we play fetch now? Please say fetch." Or your cat finally articulates why they insist on knocking things off the counter. Beyond pets, imagine the incredible insights. Whales could share epic tales of the deepest oceans and ancient migration routes. Birds could warn us about environmental changes from a sky-high perspective, and wild animals might even articulate the experiences of ecosystems and even human impact. Their voices could revolutionise our understanding of the planet. And what about efforts? If animals could articulate their sentience, their fear, their joy, their pain, it would fundamentally shift the power dynamic. They would literally have a voice in their own destinies. This could lead to an unprecedented era of interspecies empathy and cooperation. Okay, so now for the less glamorous side. The moment animals gain this ability, it's not just your dog talking politely, it's the squirrel on the fence ranting about local politics, the pigeon on your roof loudly debating philosophy, every single ant on the pavement complaining about their commute. The sheer cacophony of voices would be mind-numbing. Imagine living in a world where everyone and everything around you is constantly chattering, often without filter. Then there's the ethical minefield. If a cow could explicitly tell you it doesn't want to be slaughtered, would you still eat meat? Would the entire animal agriculture industry collapse overnight? What about zoos, circuses, animal testing? The implications are staggering. Animals would be advocating for themselves, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about our relationship with them. And sadly, just like humans, animals aren't always going to be wise or profound. What if they're just really annoying? Or what if their priorities are so alien to ours that understanding them just leads to even more confusion or conflict? Imagine a pigeon union demanding better breadcrumbs, or rats complaining about pest control. What if they started making demands we couldn't meet, or even held grievances against us? And let's not forget the tiny creatures. Would you hear the desperate pleas of every mosquito before you swat it? What about the ants marching across your kitchen floor, or even bacteria? The concept quickly moves from delightful to existentially terrifying when you consider the sheer volume of life on this planet, all suddenly vocal. The truth is, while the idea of animals talking is beautiful, the reality would be far more complex, chaotic, and potentially devastating to our current way of life. It would challenge our very definition of humanity, our place in the food chain, and our fundamental relationship with every other living being. It might just be too much for us to handle. So perhaps the current beauty of our relationship with animals lies in the mystery and the non-verbal understanding we already share. It forces us to observe, to empathise, to connect on a deeper, more intuitive level. Maybe sometimes not having a direct verbal line to every creature on earth is a blessing in disguise. So what do you think? If animals suddenly gained the power of speech, what's the first thing you would think your pet would say? What's the most surprising thing you think we'd learn? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this what if video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content right here on this channel.